Hi Flosstube, it's Elisa on January 28th, 2016, of course. Sorry about the glare on my glasses. I didn't actually have time to set up for ideal viewing angles, so you guys are looking up at me, and it's a little scary. So you can really see my Hogwarts crest there. I need to finish another project. Damn it. Okay. So what do I have today? I have a couple of things. I'll start with the non-stitchy stuff because that's what I usually do. School's going pretty good. Yay. We're firmly into pixel art, which is a lot harder than I expected it to be, but learning lots of great things. And yeah, I'm finally a little ahead of my homework. So I actually have a morning to do this because I've been regularly doing my homework in the morning because it just works better. I'm rested, it comes out easier, all around better. So I didn't have any of that to do today because I actually did some last night, which is weird. And so I thought I would do this video that I had been meaning to do forever. I haven't stitched now for over a week. I think it's been over a week and maybe over 2. Time goes by really weird when I'm in school. It's strange. I'm not even, I don't know if I even remember what day I did my last video on. Anyway, so my little unicorn is mostly done. See? How cute is she? Or he? No, color gender bias there. So the few changes I did, I made, I used a gold krennic for the horn and the hooves to give it a bit of sparkle. The pattern had all these, the pattern's mane and tail were rainbow, like a very primary color rainbow. And I just used one variegated floss, which is Weeks Dye Works 4109 Love. Colors Love. It's like a pink, red, and purple. Really interesting, and it came out really good, especially on the mane. The tail, not so much. I probably should not have gone in rows like this. I probably should have followed the tail, and it would have looked better. I'm still considering frogging that because it's not a lot of stitches. It really isn't a lot of stitches, so I could frog that and do it over properly. But the mane came out really cool. Really, really, really cool. The only bit of stitching I have left to do is, I'm completely covering it. There we go. You see, oh, wait, over here. Please don't mind my really dirty nails. Right here, there needs to be a little bit of pink in the cheek, 4 little stitches of pink. I haven't done that yet because I'm really too lazy to get a piece of thread out for 4 stitches. So yeah, I think what I'm going to end up doing, I have this little hoop. Cute little hoop, look how cute it is. And it's like the perfect size. So I'm probably going to end up framing it in this little hoop. And I think my daughter said she might want it. I have enough here that I'm going to redo it. I still am planning to redo the pattern with a black body and maybe a different color mane. I have a bunch of, I have a few really cool Week Dye Work variegated flosses that I would like to use. But yeah, very cool. Yay! So that is that. I've been trying to do hangouts lately, which have been helping me stitch. I get a good few hours of stitching in, and if that's all I get done in a week, then I'm really happy. So I might end up doing another one of those this weekend. It depends how busy it is. The kiddo is camping with Scouts this weekend. They're going winter camping in Adirondacks. It's hard to explain. They're basically like a 3-walled structure, and they have a floor that's off the ground, and they cover it with straw, and they sleep in there, but it's like open in one entire wall to the elements. So they basically sleep in their snow gear inside two sleeping bags, and it's really intense. Their winter camping is really intense. But she loves it. I was like, "Are you sure you want to go?" We've been, having to get her all the gear this year, and I know they're going at least twice this year. This is their first time, so I wish I had been a scout when I was a kid. I really do. So we're free this weekend, so we might possibly, go see a movie or something, maybe. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is Secret Sister. I don't know if many of you remember back in, I think, August, I talked about it on one of my videos as one of the things I wanted to arrange for the stitching community, the online stitching community that I have found in many different social websites. I'm sorry, I'm getting really bad glare on my glasses, and I'm trying to minimize it. So I have now set up on Elfster, which is the website, the exchange information. I'll put a description link in, or the invitation link below, and you follow that link, and it gives you instructions to sign up. You will have to sign up with the Elfster website, obviously, because that's how websites work. And they'll ask for your information. Know this, though, that only the person who draws your name to send you a gift will get your address, your mailing address. That will remain hidden from everyone else. The only thing they will be able to see is your name and your birthday. If you decide to put in your birthday. If you don't put your birthday, they can't see your birthday. So just making sure that everyone is clear with that. Your mailing address will not be widely available to the general public, is what I'm trying to say. Or even the people who are participating. Only one person is going to get your email address, and that is going to be the person, or your mailing address, and that is the person who is going to draw your name to send you a gift. So also you'll be able to send anonymous messages if you want to keep it extra Secret Santa to your giftee, not because you'll be the Santa, the person you're gifting will be your giftee, and you will be able to see your giftee should have put together a wish list also on the Elfster site. Things that you like. Do you like mirabilias? Have you always wanted to try a Haid? Have you, those kind of things go on your wish list. If you'd be happy with a gift certificate, that could go on your wish list too. Here's the big thing that I think is going to really really pull people one way or another on if they are, on the fence for participating. It's going to be worldwide. It's worldwide because I don't want to exclude anyone. Or because of that, you risk, getting chosen or getting picked or picking someone who is not in your country and could incur higher shipping rates for shipping your gift. And that's a bummer. And I'm percolating some ideas of how to offer I only want to ship within my country. But the problem is, if someone is from a country and they're the only one participating from their country, they won't be able to participate. The great thing is we all have the access to the thing that brought us together, which is the internet. And because of that, we also have access to online shopping. And in our field, in our, there are many ways to circumvent paying an arm and leg for shipping. For one, you can look at if there is a local to their country stitchy related website. Like I know for the US, 123 Stitch. If you're outside of the US and you get someone who is in the US, just shop through US provider, and you'll really save on the shipping. For me personally, my issue is the Canadian dollar is crap right now. So shipping is so much more expensive on top of things. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is also doing the shipping online from the country within whoever I get. There's if you don't even want to pay for shipping at all, there are many amazing patterns that are available in PDFs that people can then print off on their own, which can be sent without any kind of shipping. So you can spend more money on patterns. I mean, there are so many ways to participate without letting the shipping costs sway you one way or the other. Also, there is many websites that offer gift certificates as well. So there are ways to get around the price of shipping if your giftee is in a country that is very expensive to ship to. But I want to, make sure that everyone who participates is comfortable participating. So if there's too much fear there, yes, of course, you don't participate. That's fine. But the price, the suggested price of the gift is $30. I'm giving that as a suggested price because I have seen extremely meaningful gifts given in these exchanges that don't cost a lot, but really mean something to the person who's receiving it. So I am just leaving it as a suggested price. Just make sure that you give some effort. The whole idea is to really, try to figure out what your person, your giftee likes, and to tailor a gift for them. That's the fun of it. And then seeing the reaction on the other end, because there is going to be a part of the exchange website that I believe you can see pictures of what people have received, which is great. And also I can definitely see people, if it's a Flosstuber, sharing what they got from their secret stitcher on their Flosstube channel. So that is that. There will be more frequently asked questions or a document on the Secret Stitcher Facebook page, which I will also link in the description. And come join and spread it around. I want, this is open to everyone. Flosstubers, Facebook groups, Reddit. I'm definitely going to be telling the Cross Stitch subreddit about this. Yeah, just get it out there. The dates, I think I should probably mention the dates involved. So the sign up is going to go until, let me just check. Check in. Okay, so there's two real dates. There's a sign up deadline, which right now I've put at, okay, sign up deadline is going to be probably February 29th. It is going to be, because it's leap year. Why not? Right now it's not set up as that. I'm going to change it to this because and then there's a gift exchange date. Basically, the gift exchange date is the date where you will receive Actually, no, I'm going to leave it as it is. Okay. So right now, the sign-up deadline is February 24th. That's when I want all the signups in by. That gives us a month and a little bit less than a month to get the word out and have people sign up. Then there's the gift exchange date. If you're in the spirit of Elfster, this is usually used for doing gift exchanges when you're actually going to meet up at a party and exchange gifts. But in for us, the gift exchange date is going to be basically when you can start shopping for your gift and send them off. I'm going to leave a. I'm not going to actually put a deadline for shipping gifts yet, because there's really no way for me to enforce that. So I'm not exactly sure I'm going to treat that. There will be ways that people can, if someone doesn't receive a gift, I'm hoping that I will be able to find people to regift. People who basically will send an extra gift to someone. Oops, sorry, I hit my stand. Send an extra gift to people who haven't received them. That is only going to depend on the kindness of people, and unfortunately, I can't enforce that. So, I would really like, if you want to participate in this, be serious about participating in it, because I know too many people not receiving gifts. It hurts. It's not nice not to receive a gift. So if you can, if something happens even after the sign up deadline, let me know. And we'll talk about it, and I'll possibly be able to reroute the person to someone else, so that it's, I just don't want anyone left out. So please, if you're going to participate, please, be serious about participating. So, I will send, I think there's going to be ways to send updates as well to participants. So I will give updates and reminders about when, deadlines are coming up. But I definitely wanted to give it almost a month to allow for signups, because I let it trickle throughout the online cross-stitch community. So I think that's about it for me. I'm sorry I'm a little flabbergasted. I've been wanting to make this since I woke up this morning, and I had so many other things to do before this one, so I could actually get, anyway. It's done. It is out there. Please sign up, and I hope you guys all have a good rest of your week.